Killer fish. Killer fish from San Diego. I don't know what I am, but I taste really good. I'm a killer fish. Hello. I'll be your killer fish for the evening. Thank you.
Hello, it's me, Rita Gaming. I'm back. We're going to do some more Oxygen Not Included. The Hillstream Loaches have been out and about. Hello, Kuji. You're indeed first today. Very uncontroversial timing for a first redemption. Let's get on with the game. I have a plan. So, first of all, we've set up all the polluted oxygen vents and all of the metal volcanoes that we have immediate access to. So that's good. We have set up some sublimation stations in the base temporarily. What we're going to do is we're going to close them off in a separate enclosure. And we're also going to get some more power generation online so that we can actually sort everything out. So, the plan for the power. We actually have two problems. We are lacking power, and there's too much mercury. And I think there is an easy solution to this problem. So, if we have a look at the buildings, we haven't unlocked these yet. If we go for the Mercury Lamp, the Mercury Ceiling Lamp, which is in advanced caffeination for some reason. This plant uses mercury, this building uses mercury and power to produce light. It's a large amount of light. Guess what you can do? You could use that light to run a solar panel, and it's power positive. We will need to make a glass forge for some glass, but we could easily dump the glass in here and dissipate the heat. So that is very much the plan. So we'll run it for a little bit first. Just get everyone out and about doing things. We'll speed to it a little bit. And in terms of the power, we're going to put the Mercury setup in here. And then maybe once we figured out the basics and we've got some solar panels going, we might use some more Mercury lamps and get some spigot seals going later. That would be in this column. So we'll figure out the basics over here. So let's just carve up a little bit of this area. We'll start digging all of this stuff out. Dig that out as well. Dig this out. The suits now have oxygen, so everyone should be behaving. I've also kind of figured out what we're going to do with the Floxes, but I think I'm going to save that for the YouTube video. We will do a YouTube video this week, and I'll work on it for the Sandbox Showcase video, and then once we've done that, we'll implement it in the game. So for now, we'll just put up with the Foxes occasionally overloading, but I do have an actual plan for fixing this too. Currently, our plan is killing the occasional Flox. That should be fine. Duplicates are getting a little bit stressed. It's mostly just Ashcan. I think we're going to skill scrub Ashcan. If we look at Ashcan's skills, Ashcan did not come with any skills, so I don't have any real concerns about skill scrubbing them. We can actually fit a skill scrubber here. Pretty lucky. This is actually a 3-wide building. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here, and then it's within range of the light. Yeah, because it's that middle tile. Good. I'm not sure whether the dupes get a a lit workspace bonus for using the skill scrubber, but it makes me feel better. Skill scrub Ashcan. I guess we'll give some other people some regular skills. Let's see. Rocketry. You actually have an interest in rocketry, so that's nice. Frankie, I think we'll leave Frankie alone for now. Freya, we're getting to stay in the base, so we're going to actually give Freya ranching, and they can help look after all the floxes. Mima, you're interested in digging, and we'll want meteor removal at some point, so maybe that's fine. Nisbet, you can have suit wearing. Well, we're going to get everyone to suit wearing, but I just need to actually pick people down the list. Quinn needs Masterworks ASAP. We do actually have a doctor. It's Mima. So Mima, you're going to wear the doctoring hat so that I remember that you're the doctor. And then Ren, you can have researching, just get some more attribute points faster. Yes, food is going up. We just refixed our freezer. The issue we had was there was some food that went off in the liquids when we moved the previous stuff out of the freezer. And now we have put an auto sweeper here to grab any rock piles before they can turn into polluted dirt and off gas. So this, we actually managed to save all the food as well, which was pretty nice. You can see we got the stale pike apple skewers there.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow, Zophael. Enjoy your Vishy of Froggy emotes. Whiskers sends their regards. Whiskers was playing around earlier on camera, but is currently having a nap. Maybe I'll give an update later if I can find them, but thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying the channel. Yep, everyone's hanging out in here. We've got the soda fountain set up. I'm very much looking forward to getting those online, but we just have to get the power line first. We also need to get some actual heated water in here. But what we'll also do is we'll put some plants over here. That's fine. I've got some plans on bathrooms. But again, the bathrooms are not survival mandatory. We have plenty of dirt. This gas pipe is broken. We actually need to heat this area up. This is a slight issue. We've also been pumping some non-CO2 gases out of here, which is kind of amusing. Not something I actually expected. The Bammets have been drowning themselves properly. The issue is there's still some liquid over here, so we'll get you guys swept up. Right, so yeah, we've got this queued up. Research is happening fairly quickly. Our radiation research is still fine. You're all turning on. We've got you connected to the power grid. Duplicates are running on this with a fair amount of urgency. Hopefully we can keep getting the rad bolts. We do actually have some mutant seeds. We've currently disabled all of these because we didn't want to use all our fertilizer on the pike apple. I think what we're going to do is we're going to make this the botanical analyzing room. We have a look at the... That's in stations, right? Yeah. We don't have it yet. Let's have a look at it. We'll research some of these. Botanical analyzer. That is... that's not it. This is not industrial machinery. It's a science building. I'm not sure we can have a science building in a ranch. Suits are all full. Suits are full of oxygen. What a tremendous occasion. So, what's the issue with that? The issue with that is, if this pipe backs up, then... I think what I need to do is I need to bridge this on here. Because the storage... Actually, no. We don't need to do anything, because this is an infinite storage because of the deodorizers. So we can let the oxygen build up in here indefinitely. These ones aren't quite infinite storages. So I think we're going to leave those here. And then this pipe here, this one that's connecting here, we're going to make this one bridge. We're going to make this one bridge. So what this will do is it will make sure that the Atmosuit docks prioritize draining these two areas of oxygen because these can overpressurize and cause issues. We have a load of liquid CO2 in here now. You're not running. I think we actually need to connect you up then. I'm not sure how quickly we're actually going to be able to get this all out of here. I mean, as soon as this erupts again, it should be fine. This isn't going to erupt again, though. going to have some liquids in here. If we open this up, then we're going to have to sweep these up. Man. How annoying. Well, here's an idea. I'm going to stick some more deodorizers over here, and then we're going to let some of this polluted oxygen go up here as well. You see these are still running. In fact, actually, I think it's probably alright even without these. You know what, we'll just leave it. Grab all the oxygen from this area, that's fine. This metal refinery we're no longer going to be using at all, so that can all be disassembled. So, move this. Is there anything here that we need to retain? I don't think so. Remove all of this. We'll want all this stuff eventually. What else is broken? It's just a gas pipe. The air pressure is too high over here. We've got popped eardrums going on now from the oxygen in this zone. CO2 is building up over here, but it's not actually getting through. Because it's too cold. So that makes me think we need to put some mesh tiles here. We'll see. This problem will solve itself eventually. I guess we'll let them have some CO2 in the meantime. It's not the end of the world. We're getting entombed in Mercury. Right, so... we need a glass forge. I don't believe we have the glass forge ready yet. That's the wrong area. We do. Okay, that's good. So that's going to go over here as well. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shove this in an extra room underneath the volcano for now. We'll dig all of this out. And then the automation on this is here. If I leave this tile in, I can put a sensor here and a lamp here, and this will work. We're still waiting for this volcano to boil all this water, which should happen fairly soon. It looks like some of the tallow is already melting into oil from the heat, so that should actually seal off this area and thermally isolate it. We may make a little bit of sour gas, but it usually gets deleted as part of the process. But that's fine. We'll probably want to snow tile all of this, just to make sure that we don't lose access to that. And then I'll just dig that out, dig this out, and then you can get in here still. We have plans for the Biobot Builder as well. That's very soon on the list. So because we're not using the metal refinery all the time, we have enough refined metal from our volcanoes to do mostly everything. We're just going to use these on the same wire, and we're going to use either one or the other. Okay, we researched the light. So this thing uses 130 grams per second of mercury, or 78 grams per cycle, and 60 watts to produce 60,000 lux of light in a 3-wide bit down here. And this is a lot of light. If we look at the solar panel, let's have a look at the solar panel in the database. Hello, Bat Guy. How are you? What have you been up to? I think you got a Willow raid earlier. I was in Willow's stream, but I was busy working, so I wasn't really paying attention. I forget the exact efficiency. I feel like one Mercury lamp produces such intense light that you can have it fully power a solar panel. Don't quote me on that. What are your thoughts on that, Bat Guy? We're going to try that out today. But what else are we going to do? So this area is all going to get hot. So I think what the plan is we also make a little tank of mercury. What are you up to? Oh, you're just tired. Fair enough. I guess we'll move this down here. We'll make a little tank of mercury. So that's going to go here, I think. We've already got some mercury in here. We did have a separate mercury tank, but this was outside the base and it got filled with water. So I don't think anyone's really been doing anything with this. We derailed the raid train, lol. Okay. I've made some poor decisions with these snow tiles, that's fine. That's going to go there, and then to actually get in here, what we'll do is we'll put a snow tile here. Snow tile there. Big... oh, whoops. Deconstruct this. Dig this, and then we can get in here and actually start letting out just Mercury in here. And what I'll do is I'll actually Friday Niner digs, and then that'll all be sorted. And I'm just going to put everything in this little refinery sort of block. It's not actually a proper refinery block, it's just a place for me to shovel this relatively hot stuff. We've still got some nectar flopping about. But the important thing is, if we dig all of these tiles before we build all of the insulated tiles, we shouldn't have any liquefiables in this area at all. So, we prioritize these as well. Then I think what we'll do is we'll just deconstruct every other one of these, drop the debris down, drop the liquids down, and then not have to worry about any of that. But yeah, the plan is Sublimation Station, Mercury-Powered solar power, or power. So we have the solar panel. What else do we need? We wanted the seed analyzer. Grab that. Or lime. We are in a position where we want to take more dupes now. Dupe wearing, building, digging, squeamish, unpracticed artist, handy. This is a good dupe. So we'll take you. We do need to skill scrub Ashcan. Ashcan is definitely having some issues. And then we're going to make sure that the new dupe without the hat is not allowed out. Because everyone needs suit training now, or to go on the wheel for a bit. This is all in the non-Atmos suit area, for some reason. This will eventually heat up. Aloe is slowly getting there. Okay, let's skill scrub Ashcan before we forget. For some reason, Ashcan just seems to get less morale than anyone else. Have we changed Ashcan's food permissions? I believe everyone has all the foods. Well, everyone has all the foods except pemmican. We're not allowing anyone to eat pemmican. That being said, I'm still not sure where it ended up. But yeah, the long-term plan is we're going to put fertilizer in here with the rest of the ethanol from the Bannets, and then we're going to have some excess ethanol. We're going to have some excess phosphorite because... Hold on. What's the plan? What's the plan? I don't know. We'll think about Bannets another time. We want to make sure we can have more Bannets, because more Bannets produce more phosphorite from the Bannet pack to use. We need to sweep all of this out. We get all of this again. I think we're gradually melting all the ice in here. So, liquefiables, set this to sweep only, yep. And then sweep only, liquefiable. Grab all of those. That'll be done. And then liquids. Do we have liquids on here? Yes. There we go. We also have to sweep only all. Right, okay, that should actually solve the issue. Great. Ashcans have their skills reset. It's a good sign. So you're going to have farming, building, digging, building, digging, building, supplying, and we'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for now until morale improves. You can have digging. You can have suit sustainability. We'll start getting people suit sustainability, because I've forgotten about that for a while. But yeah, the plan is to move... the plan is to spigot seal is going to go over here, which is another reason why we're going to have the Mercury over here. And we're also going to put some ladders, some mesh tiles over here, so the duplicates can wander over here without actually touching the Mercury. Then that automation wire is going to go here. And then we're going to priority 7 this. What are the other building priorities? I think they've done all the other building related tasks. There's probably some more drywall to do, but I'm not overly fussed. Right, the CO2 is trying to drip down here. I think the issue is we have a lot of the solid stuff that's melting, so let's close off access to this again. You know what I should probably actually do? If only there was a door where you could switch it. If there was a door we could still deny access. You know what? Yeah, that's what we should do. We should actually put a mechanized airlock here and deny access. That way we can open it and close it as the CO2 level changes. And then we don't need to rebuild the tiles all the time. That sounds like a good idea. Right, the Mammoth patties are all getting dumped up here. I think what we were going to do... These are accepting edibles, Mammoth patties, etc. I think we want to automatically deliver these to the rock crushers. Are we keeping the rock crushers in here? I think we might be. There is room for a receptacle and an auto sweeper. So let's think about that. That's fine. Hook this all up to the power network. Everyone's being much more productive today already, I could tell. I can really tell. That's what having suits full of oxygen will actually do. So we'll put a conveyor loader in here, and that will just go over here. And then... pretty sure we can just have this go straight down. That'll be fine. And this will be set to Mammoth patties only. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day. I found out some exciting details about the new office at work, so that should be fun. Are we getting flaking over here? Is that what's happening? I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? I'm gonna seal this all up as well. Trash can's still on high stress. And now it's going down. Yeah, this is why the pop drums is a problem, but so long as we close this off, we shouldn't have that continue to be an issue. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the door here for now, or I'm going to put some tiles here for now, and then we're going to put the door in. I'm going to automate the door. There's a little bit of solid CO2 here. The CO2 is going to stop being an issue soon. That's going to evaporate off once we start melting mercury. I'm not worried about that. Right, this is all full of steam now. There's a little bit of polluted oxygen that's ended up over here. Ah, there's a lot of polluted oxygen. Okay, that's not ideal. If we open this, that might help. Obviously, it's not at steam turbine temperature yet either. Let's put some vanilla seeds in here. We have plenty of those. That's good. Research is going well. Plant pulverizer. Not quite on the agenda yet. The juicer. Again, that's not quite on the agenda yet. Yeah, this seems fine. You can build all this from down here, so that shouldn't be an issue. You're out of power. Oh, we removed the friggin' wires. Okay. Fine, I'll accept that one. That was my fault. There you go. So that could stay priority 5 because it's not urgent. That's just something I want to do eventually. We will also want to hook up... We'll hook up these. So now we've got the situation where there is... Yeah, now I've got the situation where there's oxalite on the floor, and that's going to start causing pop eardrums. Gotta be careful, because that's what collapsed the previous base, was pop eardrums. Right, that can go there. Go there. And then... I can go there. Go there. There. And one more at the end. We have lots of refined metals, so this should all be fine. And then that can hook up in a few different places. Nothing overly fancy needed here. We'll remove this. And then need the chute. That rail can just go like this. That gap's fine because it's covered by these auto sweepers. We probably actually put in sight too many auto sweepers and loaders, but that's alright. Remove that rail, that's good. Yeah, this is going to keep melting for a while, that's okay. I actually got some more oxalite over here. Very funny. You can dig this eventually if you feel like it. Right, you're actually getting set up. So, the glass, we just want to dump that through here. So that can go in a ceramic pipe. Up here. We'll get more ceramic when we get more coal. Unfortunately, we can't use charcoal for this. I wish they'd make it so you could turn wood into charcoal and then turn the charcoal into refined carbon. So that you could turn wood into ceramic. Maybe that'll make things too easy, I don't know. That will just go over here. Obsidian pipe should be fine for that. This has reached the oil. All of the... well... no, not all of the oxygen escaped. We're probably still going to have to tile some of this. I mean, gradually all this gas is going to get pumped out. So the air pressure should decrease. The issue... oh, I know what the issue is. We need to dig that up. Yeah, dig that up priority 9. And then this gas pressure will reduce. And then the steam will push its way back up again. Hopefully. And we want to make 8 lots at least. So that we can actually get... some... a solar panel going. And what I'm going to do as well is we're going to set this to yellow alert just to get everyone in here immediately. Because we haven't got suits in that area, and everyone's going to scold. And it's going to be very funny. I don't really want to bother putting a suit in to this area. Right, so this is going to be full of mercury. So mercury, dump it in here, please. Mercury, priority 9. And what we'll want as well is we'll put a storage bin at the other end. We'll put mercury in there. Now, I know you're all going to be scolding. That's fine, because you're all going to build 1 pipe segment each. And you're not going to have any issue. Oh, we got the slow dupes in here. Oh, there is an issue. Right, Freya, get out. Okay, see, you all fixed it. That did work. We do need to help a few people out. Probably Lindsay and Freya. Oh, we need some triage cots in here then. You know what? We're gonna put them in here for now. Here you go. Don't say I don't ever give you anything, dupes. Right, we have the botanical analyzer. Where are we actually going to shove this for now? Oh, you know what? We can put that in the same room. We'll just have one triage cot. We'll just put the botanical analyzer in here. And then we'll put in a lamp over here very quickly. Did I? Oh, yeah, there's the floor lamps. Okay, that's fine. Wait, Freya, you can get healed up because you're very slow now. Then at least we can see what seeds we've got. Because if we've got any really good seeds, you might start duplicating them. But we haven't done that in a run, so I want to give that a try. Ren is getting stressed? Why is Ren getting stressed? Ren's morale requirement is too high as well. Now Ren doesn't come with any skills, so they should be fine. Now we turned all the heaters off, it's too cold for joyers, so we should uproot these and put the Adilla plants back. We don't need any heaters anymore because everyone's running off of warm coats. Right. Behind this. Oh, you need to put this ladder here. Fair enough. We got some more meteors. Now, how much snow actually gets dropped off? It seems like a fairly significant amount. That's a water source. We'll think about it. Right, how are we going to let this out? If we open this up, it's just going to fill with fluid oxygen. Actually, yeah, it's going to fill with fluid oxygen, then the duplicates are going to breathe out a load of carbon dioxide, and then it's going to liquefy in here again. I think we'll just leave it. This isn't erupting for another... Oh, this is a very short active dormant cycle. That's kind of funny. We're going to scold again because of the pipe. That's right. Okay. Looks like we can tile this and get rid of one lot of oxygen. And then we'll get rid of the other one as well. Alright, what do we got? Coal! Yes, coal. Now we can make more ceramic again. These are set to priority 9 specifically so we can make more ceramic. I was just whinging about that. You become sealed off by hundreds of kilograms of solid CO2. That's a good sign. Whatever, if we actually seal this off, you will eventually dissipate. It's Ren's stress reaction. Vomiter? Oh god. Right, Ren, I'm putting you on a sleep-only schedule for now. It's probably too late for Ren. We'll see. That's not Ren, that's Ashcan. That's Ren. Right, so you are asleep. Your stress is going down. So you should be fine. Did not really fancy a load of polluted water everywhere. Right, so we need to put a storage bin in here as well. We need to fill this with mercury. Right, let's priority 9 this. Priority 9 the ladder. And then we can actually start making some stuff. What did I want to even sweep out of here? A thing, I guess? Okay. Yeah, I guess we didn't need that in the end. I mean, we do still want access over here, so that's fine. Right, you dug this out, so yeah, the oxygen level has changed. These gases aren't going to cause any issues. Let's deliver some more tallow over here. We're only using 1 kilogram at a time. So that's fairly efficient. What was the other thing we were going to research? I'm sure we were going to research something else. We have the solar panel. Maybe it was the glass tiles. Yeah, that's probably it. But yeah, each of these light setups, this is using 70 watts. The Mercury lamp will use less light and produce. It will use less power and produce way more light. And we want to get rid of the mercury. I think I figured out the thing about mercury. So, yes, it's a non-renewable resource, but it's also mostly a pest with no real uses. So the best use does seem to be to use it with solar panels to get your early power. Well, not early power, but like mid-game power. We probably should have done it like 100 cycles ago. Oh well. We're learning. We're still learning. So we want refined mercury in here. All of it. And then we probably actually want a tepidizer in here, right? Oh, I know what we do. I know what we do. I was going to say we have a dispenser and we tell them to put all the mercury in it and then eventually it liquefies and we put a tepidizer here. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Am I being daft? Where's the dispenser? Did we not? Oh, here it is. So, we don't want to power this. So we'll just put that here. And then we'll do that and we'll put it on sweep only instead of the storage bin. And then we can actually melt all of this. You have unfulfilled dreams of making a mercury machine cold industrial area. Nice. Alright, here's my take. They should have a critter that turns something into mercury. I don't think getting it out of a volcano would really make any sense. I kind of agree with the devs on that one. But I think there should be a way of getting more mercury other than space. Right, tepidizer, that can be made out of iron, that can go here. This doesn't overheat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to oscillate this so it's again not going to cause the issues from last time. We're going to put some sensors on this. So we're going to have a thermo sensor here. And we're going to have a timer sensor that was made of mercury. It's a very funny game. You're a very funny game. You accept the compromise. I'll email Clay, thank you. Timer sensor. Now, people often oscillate these to try and trick them to go above water boiling temperature. We're doing it so that the wire doesn't overload. We've done this before on the previous run. So we'll do it again here. Because we don't need this to be running at full whack. That will do. So, priority 9, all of this. And then we can just do a sweep by type, sweep all of the mercury debris. Put it in here, get them to put all the mercury liquids in here. See how that goes. Right, we have one blob of oxygen, and I'm kind of hoping that's all going to get destroyed at some point. I guess we'll see. We could remove this again. I think that's what we do. Remove that again. We can remove the tallow and melt that. That should melt fairly quickly. There's a large amount of steam up there. We'll see. Obviously, the steam turbine's not active yet. Right. So that's going to go in here. Still got some carbon dioxide in here. I feel like this is getting deleted. Maybe. This is not quite conducting heat yet. Whatever. The gold volcano is going to take a while to heat stuff up, so I'm not going to be too... I'm not going to be too fast-assed around that. You're not really getting picked. We have 3 different mutations now. No pending deliveries. We out of iron ore. Oh, did I disable access to this room? No. Game? What's going on? Oh, the liquid lock is blocked. Some of the ethanol. Oh, someone dumped some ice in here. Well, that wasn't very sensible. It's all spilled down here. Oh, whatever. We should fill this with mercury, realistically. Right. We've sealed that off. We can remove this now, and we can put in a mechanized airlock. We can hook that up to a sensor. And to be honest, I'm just going to put a switch here for now. A normal switch. We'll remove this. We'll remove this. That wire can go here. Actually, put it there. And we'll set it so dupes can't go in and out, but it will let the gas in and out if we activate it. Mess. Oh, all the dupes and suits are making a mess now because this isn't dug out. That's very funny. Okay, there you go. Right, you're set to priority 9. Obviously, no one can go out at the moment. You've got some nectar in here now. Why? We removed all liquefiables. You haven't been dumping nectar in here. Okay, now everyone can escape. That's good. What else do we want? These could be priority 9s. You actually do these. I would also like to drywall this bit. This is obviously not a huge concern. Don't believe we really need those middle tiles anymore. We'll leave them in just for now. As we make more plastic, we're also going to plastic this ladder up here, because the dupes do keep using it. It's probably also a case where eventually we put in transit tubes. We'll see. I don't think it's really necessary. I mean, it's a classic asteroid. Maybe it is. There you go. That'll do for now. We do still want to act... do we care about the mammoths now? I think we just leave the mammoths alone. We have enough. In all honesty, we actually have enough. And they're actually doing fine. So, I'm not sure we're positive on phosphorite yet. Maybe we are. I mean, we don't actually... I think this is maybe a case where we don't have to fully feed them. I think there's probably an argument to be made for semi-starvation ranching them. Because they grow their scales based off the just 8 bonus. So if we look at this, they get this when they eat something, and they get plus 10% scale growth per cycle, and it lasts for a little while, probably about a cycle. I think this is a case like the plug slugs, where again you can just feed them once a day, the minimum possible amount. and then they regrow their scales. But then you don't get any excess eggs, so we are trying to get the meat from these guys. We are actually starting to store up excess food again, which is and a lot of it is barbecue, which is a sign that we're actually getting the excess food from these guys. It's a lot of food, because each dead mammoth is 22,000 calories-ish. So, that's the question, isn't it? Do you want to semi-starvation ranch them and get more phosphorite, but less meat? I think usually you'd want the meat. Okay, window tiles, that's nice. We have 1 kilogram of glass. Epic. We have the aeropots. We could upgrade these to aeropots. If we felt like it. I don't really feel like it. I feel like this base is a bit too ramshackle to warrant aeropots. We'll see. Ashcan. Frankie's looking a bit angry again. Well, the pop eardrum should start to go away because we've denied the CO2 from this area now. But let's probably deny this. In fact, this switch goes here. I've decided. Sweepy is still hooked up. So hopefully Sweepy's going to start behaving. I'm going to priority 7 this. That's more important than the drywall, for sure. This can be priority 9. Because the popped eardrums is an actual killer. We know this from the past. This is going to be set to sweep only, and just Mercury. You're going to be set to send green signal if... Send green signal if below -20. It doesn't actually need to be super hot. We've already got some mercury here because this has been running for a while. This will be set to 0.4 green, 0.6 red. So this is going to keep getting disabled and enabled, and then this should never actually break the wire. And now we just need to do a sweep only mercury. So we want refined metal, mercury. This sweep by type thing is amazing. I'm so glad I actually decided to install it. But any mercury. No. Okay. We just dumped it all into the map, apparently. It's all just a very... Actually, this is just nectar. If this is all just nectar, we could actually just sweep it up. That's very funny. Have we actually got rid of all the mercury in the room? It's very amusing. Right. I guess this could just be any mercury. You know what? Sure. Sure. And then... I don't actually have any liquid mercury to sweep up. So, I would like to put a hydro sensor in here somewhere. Oh, I could put it down here, that's fine. Keep that there. We'll put a hydro sensor in here. We do want to get rid of all the nectar, though. There's a little bit of nectar. We could probably tile that. That's fine. Another pip. I don't really want another pip. I don't really want a nyctophobe or any of the other dupes either. That's fine. We'll just leave them in there for now and not do anything about them. The CO2 is just going wild. There we go. I removed the drywall there as well. Excellent, good job. And then this needs a wire, so that can just go here. Right. This is going to be priority 9, just so you actually do it. We need to sweep. We can get in here to sweep this, right? No, I don't think we can. I think we need to tile this and then relocate it. Alright. So we have made one batch of glass. That is here. Okay. So a good sign. Let's add that to the list. Is there any other stuff we can remove? We've got some more warm coats. I think we were going to give these to anyone who... We're going to give these to Nails and Nicola. And then we're going to give... Let's see. We're going to have to find the Primo Garb now. Seaweed grains we can remove. What else do we remove? Nosh beans, probably. Right, glass goes here. And we also want Primo Garb because we need to be able to locate this. So... Clothes. Primo Garb. So... That one we can give to Lyra, because Lyra's frostproof. And then we can get rid of all the snazzy suits. So... Oh, whoops. So that one can go to Lyra. Then Liam doesn't have anything. I think Liam needs a warm coat as well. There you go. Make a few more of those. We don't care about clay, we care about ceramic. Because we're going to have plenty of clay now that we've got all these deodorizers working for us. That's good. We're out of granite again. Yeah, oxygen levels are good now. They're actually too good. We can dump all the liquids in here, so let's grab all this random mercury. Grab this water. Grab all of this. We dump that all in here. The nectar got pushed out again. Oh. Actually, I could just get you to sweep this up. I'll just get someone to come sweep this up. Because that mercury will eventually melt again. Right. What's the situation? This water needs to get out of here. That will boil eventually, right? We've got slightly too much steam in here, that's fine. Right, okay, that's good. So now we can actually remove this. Then we can put carbon dioxide, okay. Airflow tile can go. That's all melted, that's good. And oh, the last step. We actually need a liquid pump. Yep, I missed a step. So that's going to go here. And then we'll need to put some ladders over here or something. You know what? This can just go here now. And we'll turn this off for now. Priority 1. That's way too much mercury already. That can stop because the CO2 got crushed. So this will be set to... Yeah, that's fine. So this will be set to... Automation portable. Red signals store materials. Green is dump. Okay. But the mercury is still going to melt out of this, isn't it? Hmm. What we actually need to do then is we need to put this on a door. Okay. We'll put this on a door and automate it that way, and then the bottle empty can go up here. This was our mercury dump, but this is rubbish. Put another hydro sensor here, and this will activate the pump. The issue is, if we have a door here, we can put a ladder here, and then this will work. I've got plans. And then deconstruct this, deconstruct this. Ready 9 all of this. If we put a door here, it's going to go there. Automation port is going to go there. So that is just going to go around this. Need a... Oh. Then we'll need to put that snow tile here. Obviously no one can really access this at the moment. So we'll need to put some ladders here so we can actually get across this gap when this... And then, yeah, remove that as well. That's fine, everyone's getting on with that. Ashcan is stressed again, okay. Great. Let's check. Oh, we haven't got long commutes, that's a good sign. You're full of carbon dioxide, that was intentional. This is all vacuum. This jump scares me when I look at it, because I think this is the actual freezer. It's not. This is the cooling element, and then this is the freezer where all the food stays. In fact, actually, this is the freezer, and this is the chest. I guess. The food usually sticks around long enough over here to get eaten. I'm alright with that. Oh. Catalina had a soft landing on some ice. Can you imagine if dupes took full damage in this game? That would be a sad turn of events. Yeah, it's funny how you get a load of oxygen that just isn't conductive. But, yeah, this gas has moved up here. So now this is all steam. So then we can seal this off. And then that will eventually melt. And if it's not being conductive anyways, it's not being conductive anyways, so I don't care. So we'll just leave it like that, that's fine. What else do we want? That's all unreachable because we need to build all of that. So we'll probably name this. Any more researchers? Arcade cabinet would be a good one to get. Because we will eventually have good power, but we do just need to make this glass first. We also need to remove the... This is nectar. Oh! We left the tree plugged in. We shouldn't have done that. Are you actually full now? You have slightly too much... you have slightly too much nectar. Well, I mean, that's probably alright. This has kind of been tricked, so it's not really venting. Also, this should bypass this, really. Let's actually do it like that. Then that bridge can go there. Dump into that. That bridge can go... here. And then that can dump... Then if we disconnect that, this can go around like this. So what that's going to do is it's going to prioritize dumping CO2 from the polymer press over this. It's still going to dump CO2 from this out here occasionally, and it's also going to dump it in here. But we've been dumping too much CO2 in here, so we need to stop that. I think these vents have been getting tricked. That's caused a big issue as well. Oh, why have these vents been getting tricked? I don't like these vents. I'm just going to turn these off. Whatever. Right, and then we can remove... So we can flip this switch. And now we can remove this, put the ladders back. That's alright. My middle mouse button not working is starting to wind me up. It works on literally everything else except this game. Right, there we go. Gases are sorted in here now, so this should be fine. This should eventually boil, right? Oh, this is unreachable because they can't get in here. Okay, that's fair enough. Do that, please. Mosquito population has decreased. That's a good sign. When's the volcano going to erupt again? Okay, this one's erupting again. That's nice. This one's always been fairly well behaved. Oh. Yeah, everyone's been getting popped in. Breaking the polymer press. No. Try its best. That's why we don't want pop the drums in here. I think the vents in here are just a bad idea. We just avoid using vents because they can get tricked so easily. Bad idea. I'll let you repair that one. Looks like the nectar's been backing up in this pipe anyways. You broke the aqua tuner. Wow, you're actually on a real mission today. Break all the cooking equipment. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to use the WAS keys now, whatever. Where's Frankie gone now? Oh, Frankie's stress has been relieved. Okay, that's good. Abe! No! What Abe? Well, I think this time, at least, the duplicants are equipped to survive a little bit of stress. Not like before, where they the stress led to the colony getting destroyed. Right, that can go there. And then this is the pump for the mercury. So set sun green if above 50. That's fine. Need to replace the aqua tuner. Okay. It's alright, I believe. Grill, we'll replace that. Copy and paste setting across. More coal or spicy tofu? I don't think we want either of these dupes. We'll take the coal, because the coal is finite. Okay, take Ren off schedule. Very annoyed by the pop deer drums. Now we're going to get a load of stress. I don't think there's really anything we can do about it. Again, we could print more duplicates. The only problem is if we have binge eaters, they're going to eat all the food. That's what's happened to all the food over here. Right, so you're full of phosphorus. Why aren't you fertilized? No way, are you not actually reaching this? That's hilarious. So I need to... Oh, there is no intersectile. I need 2 conveyor things, but I can't fit 2 conveyor things here. Well, that's annoying. Then you're all too hot because the thermal accuracy is turned off. That's alright. Right, copy and paste your settings. Bid mutants. Research has continued. I don't think we need to do any more research for now. Okay. Right. I think this is all pretty much there. So now we've got a reliable source of mercury. And the next stage is actually putting in the Mercury Lamps. Then probably just the solar panel. So that means you need to do this. I'll let you go ahead and do that for now. We'll put the glass on here as well. In fact, we can set this to everything. No, that's fine. A little bit of obsidian in here, that's okay. Glass go burr. Am I leaving all this here? I don't know. I'm not going to drywall it yet. We'll see. So the thing about the solar panels is they have their own tiles. So we could put them down. They'll come up to here if they're running on their own tiles. And then we have room for a lamp. Do we actually want the lamp to be there, or do we want it in a 3-tile room? Because we could do it like this and then have a little access space above. That could work. How about we dig all of this out in preparation? If nothing else, it should make for a cool thumbnail, so that's always... Right, so if you're above 500 kilograms, we'll disable this. Oh, now the issue is this isn't going to dump out here. We need to swap this tile. So that ladder needs to go here. I'm going to sweep all this up as well. Don't really care about that. Don't really want that nectar in there. Remove that. The ladder will go here. You storing a load of oxalate in here now? You are. That is all off-gassing rapidly. Is that the issue? I don't know. Well, the CO2 will eventually get consumed because we're not opening this up anymore and we're not producing excess CO2, so This problem will eventually solve itself. The stress vomiting now. Okay. Well, that problem's solving itself already. That's a good sign. God damn it, the stress. So, Neo, I remember, kept asking me to do a max difficulty challenge. And let me tell you, if stress is increased on that, we're not surviving that. Because we've been letting these dupes get very stressed out. Maybe we'd survive if we picked Badlands and we were really focused. Doing this on max difficulty, no way. Doing Badlands on max difficulty is possible. I probably wouldn't want to repeat Badlands, though. Maybe Volcania? We did a couple of Volcania runs, but it never really got anywhere. That was when I was a bit newer. We have 200 reed fiber now. So what? Actually, what to do with that? Let's see. Give people more skills. Liam can have more building. Joshua, you're alright, so we'll give you exosuit training. Gene, we're gonna leave. Actually, you're gonna reset. Freya, you can have ranching now, so that's good. Ashkan's still low in morale. Amari, we're gonna leave you for now. We should be able to make the dupes drink Mercury soda. That's another use case for Mercury, surely. Right, automatic dispenser will now go here. Ladder will go here. We could still get some more Mercury in here, that's fine. And then, once we've got the glass, we'll start removing all of this. Check the colony report, see what people are actually up to. It's mostly generating power. Everyone is kind of running on the wheels full time at the moment. Make up the deficit in the steam volcano department. Yes, I understand the temptation. We need to get you to stop running on the wheels and start shuffling all the mercury over. Because at 78 kilograms per cycle, we could run quite a few solar panels. Considering how quickly we can dig up mercury from the map and then put it in here. Let's just check that we can actually access through this. Hold on. Yeah. So that's open now. So if we take a dupe, you can still get over this. So that's working as intended. Okay, I think this is pretty much done then. So now we just need to actually put in our lamps. So I'll probably keep this as snow tiles for now. And will we even bother putting in any doors? I don't think we do. This is kind of by definition temporary. We do need you to actually do the glass first. We're getting the lit workspace bonus, that's good. There's something poetic about doing glass forging directly underneath the volcano. It's immediately condensing. So. Quickly does it cool down? Fairly quickly. Yeah, we shouldn't have bothered with this. This has really caused some issues. Right, Frankie, you're all going on a sleep-only schedule. I do not want more stuff getting destroyed. Let's reposition the polymer press. obviously we'll need to hook this up to the power grid as well. So let's see. So this line here is for petroleum generator. This line here is not for... This line here is for the wheels. So what we actually want to do is we want to plug it into the same wire as the wheels. Eventually we're going to stop using the wheels. So that is going to go over here. Then we'll bridge that up. That will go over here. And then bridge. That'll get you alerted. And then I can start running over here. We'll run that all the way through here, and this is 21 tiles, so we'll put 3 solar panels here and give it a try. Each solar panel generates 380 watts, so if we're actually running them at full power, then we'll be able to put 5 of them on the same wire. Have a think. So disconnect these. Yep, remove all that, that's fine. So we'll dig it out to here. We're still in the process of cooling down this glass, that's alright. Steam turbine is now working, that's nice. It's obviously heating up a lot. We're going to start melting ice eventually. It's fine. Calories are going down because Ashcan is binge eating. Mimara's press one thing. Right, we could put them on schedules as well. I don't really want to do this. We'll just do it temporarily until the carbon dioxide dissipates, because this should start dissipating. Yeah, Mima's starving because she's vomiting, so... Oh, pop the eardrums really is just... How rude of them. How rude of these duplicates to have wants and desires, to have their eardrums unpopped. We'll have to keep an eye on the phosphorite levels as well. They seem to be decreasing. Presumably because... Why? You're starving. You're actually starving. Because these haven't been running. Because the loop got broken. Oh, okay, that's an actual reason. Fair enough. Did the old accidental switcheroo. I guess we just keep going on speed 2. Long commutes. Production supply, farming supply. Yes, yes, yes. The sooner you do this, the less you'll have to worry about. We'll keep getting you to sweep all of this up as well. We can put in the Mercury lamps. I'm not really sure whether one lamp is enough for one solar panel yet, but we'll try. These overheat at 75C. They produce 1 kDTU of heat. There's not a lot of heat. I think we'll try doing it like this for now. And we'll adjust if necessary. Then we'll replace these as we get the as we get the glass. I'm not going to speed 3 again, because we kind of killed the guys last time speed 3ing it. Only getting power. Oh, you've been tripping? Interesting. Is there actually a need for us to change anything on that? I don't think there is. Maybe there is. We could... Is there anything I could easily disconnect? Probably not easy. We'd have to put in another bridge. Whatever, we'll leave it for now. Right, what are people up to instead of... Oh, because... Right, these need to be priority 8. Sorry, dudes. They need to be priority 8 so you actually do other operating tasks. Otherwise, it's never going to happen. Right, so Nicola, what are you doing? We'll set these to priority 8 as well. Oh, whoops. Maybe set these to priority 7. Oh, we're still at the issue, though, where this is actually most of our power production. We're still in an awkward catch-22 where we need the glass to generate the power and vice versa. It'll be easier after the first solar panel. Oh well, at least deliver the materials first. Yeah, not overly happy about the pop teardrum situation. Stress is decreasing, but not really quickly as I'd like. I need to be very careful about skills. Right, here we go. So you do require power, so we'll plug you in here, here. That's alright. And then we do need the pipe as well. So we obviously don't want this to freeze in the pipes, so igneous rock for now. In fact, let's actually move it over here. And then we can store less of it in this pipe segment. Maybe we'll just do it like that for now. Printables? Let me print some glass. Yeah, no more dupes with it. I mean, more dupes would get rid of some of this oxygen faster. We'll see. We're still running. Yeah, we have a fair amount of stuff to cool down now. This is getting cool, it's just taking time. Not taking that much time. The glass is certainly not as conductive as the gold. It is running through the metal tile as well. I think it's doing a fair amount of work. This is never going to actually conduct heat. What's a Mari stress reaction? Banshee. I can cope with that. We need to get this working as well. If we can get this working, then we can get the permanent stress reduction buff from having the Somnium Synthesizer activated. I didn't even look at this. Yeah. We need 6 dupes sleeping full time, and then the rest will get the stress reduction and all the attribute bonuses. which is actually important, the stress reduction here in particular. But again, 6 dupes continuously is a large cost. So we do have to actually have consistent power that doesn't require on dupes first. They will need to load this, but that is less... That is less dupe labor for sure. I don't really want to conveyor load it, because it can melt off the rails really easily. Unless we're very careful. I want it all to melt in here. Oh, you done on the glass? You're actually done. We just need 3 segments to cool off. Right, okay, let's queue up another 16. Let's queue up another 16, and then we can actually make the other 2 solar panels. You should not need to run very much. Good. Yeah, Amari we can cope with having a little episode. You're all cooled down again. That's good. We could put some more nectar in here. No real strong need. Plastic. We can upgrade some of this. Okay. Have fun with that. Now we officially have enough glass. So now I need to get them to remove these one at a time. So I actually need you to do it like this. I'll be able to do that fairly easily. You can do that from the right side, so... that. Oh, no, don't remove the wire. Okay, that one's on me again. There you go. Now I can remove this. And then we can put the solar panel in. Moth. I've got a moth in here. You can probably see it zipping around. Moth love lamp. Right, that can go there. And then... oh. What have I done wrong, guys? This is supposed to be the solar panel wire. So that needs to come down here. Yeah, go ahead and do it. That can be pretty nice. These wires, so this one can just go here, straight up. And then that one is for steam turbines, so it should still bypass. And then I can get rid of... go. And then that wire will just go underneath. Got all 3 of them. Solar panel built. That will go very smoothly because you guys are not twits. Very fast builder as well. Excellent fashion sense. Ray's doing their best. Oh yeah, because we gave everyone operating priority, even the non-operators. We changed that. We should probably change that once we've actually got the power online. I'm very curious about this. The other thing as well is space. We want to put our meteor clearing stuff. We probably want space for bonbon trees, don't we? Surely that seems like a better use of it than solar power. Alright. Now we just need to build the wire. We're on the way to doing. This lamp is going to shine on here. Obviously it's not full coverage, but the light is so intense, I think it will still be enough. But we'll see. The only way to know is to test. So you need to build that pipe here. Then we should be able to replace this all fairly quickly. then actually have some power. And if this is successful, then we'll put it up over here
There
as well.
we go.
Hello, Treble Queen. How are you? How are Shapes? Let me give you a shout out. We're actually currently doing something very excitedly. Doing something excitedly. Hello, everyone with your raid messages. Hello, Cornhorn R9. Hello, Taco. Treble Raid. I hope Shapes has been treating you well. We have actually decided to melt some mercury intentionally, and we made some solar panels, and we're going to see if we can run a solar panel off a Mercury lamp, because we haven't done this yet somehow. It's nearly cycle 300 and we haven't done this yet. And we desperately need power. So, yeah. Let me give you a shout out. How far have you managed to get in Shapes now? Still been exciting? Oh, we've got a load of liquid mercury in here now. That's very funny. I'll just get you guys to yellow alert sweep this. We've just been melting all the mercury up here. This could probably do with a... something along these lines. See how that goes. David's good. We made a massive blueprint factory. Nice, nice. Distributor can use follower emotes and other channels. Yes, rip. Only the streamer can use follower emotes in other channels. Let's see. I think I keep forgetting about that one. But yeah, we set this up so the duplicants will dump mercury in here. We need to adjust the priorities again. They'll dump mercury in here if the liquid is below a certain level. Someone's banshee wailing, amazing. Mario's having a... Have they changed the sound for that? I think they have changed the sound for that. You picked a good spot for it. Oh, never mind. Everyone's getting crazy stressed again because of the pop deer drums. I'm very annoyed about. But this should at least stop you having to run all the wheels. It looks like we just got 148,000 calories of barbecue. Drowning mammoths. Interesting. The mammoth count in here is still high. So clearly, clearly it's going alright. Right, when are you actually doing this? I'm desperate to show her. Catalina's doing it now, that's good. You have no idea anymore. Twitch keeps changing shit without telling us. Yes, indeed. We're having a discussion and brought it with us. Fair enough. Right, you are on the way. That's good. That's good. The fleeing from Amari. Right, build the pipe segments. And then we can see this actually run, which will be very exciting. So, there we go. So, you're splitting the mercury. This mercury looks way too much like water in the pipe. I'm just going to say it now. And this will turn on, hopefully, because it's powered. There we go. So the light from these seems to gradually pick up with continuous operation, which is very amusing. Why is this conductive wire bring so much? Oh, right, yeah, okay. Look, game. I understand. I understand your frustration. There you go. That should be fine now, right? It's powering up. This building's light levels are gradually increasing. See, it's kind of starting to run the solar panel. This is not as much power as I thought it would be. We're currently not breaking even. I guess we're running more lamps. I think maybe it has a bigger spike of light when it's at max power. We'll see. Oop. 100 watts. Let's keep increasing. This does seem to be proportional. Yeah, this does seem to be proportional. So it looks like we actually need more than one of these per solar panel, which is slightly disappointing. But it's still positive power, for sure. That's going to help the duplicants not run on the wheels so much. Yeah, so now you're fully charged. You're fully charged and you're at half power. Okay, That's fairly neat maths. So what we'll do then is we'll remove these. Obviously the drawer is now somewhat substantial. We'll put them on the edges and then we'll leave the middle tile free. And then that should actually be nice and neat numbers. Interesting. Very interesting. So the pipes. Gonna have more pipes now. I think they're gonna go here. Because we don't want the liquid to be hanging around the pipes to get frozen. So I'm mostly trying to store it in the insulated tile, but obviously I don't think it's that effective when you've got all these different things coming off. Maybe we just need to move this all up one level. I don't really want to, though. But we could just stack this in 3 tile layers. Pretty easily. Oh wow, the mercury just froze immediately. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I think this is a partial success. We're still obviously waiting for the glass to be produced. If you get disconnected from the power at any time, I presume you start to decrease in light production. Yeah, it's funny how my maths is off by exactly half. And by maths, I mean my educated guess. Because, I mean, this obviously makes more sense. This is the right width of the... This is clearly intended by the devs, then. Because it's literally like 2 lights is just enough width to cover a solar panel. And what we'll do is we'll actually cut this off until it's ready. And then this is all draining out of here, that's fine. And you'll keep dumping mercury in here until the level gets to about 500 kilograms, and then this will turn off. You are on errands to do this. This area will gradually heat up. These solar panels, these don't actually produce any heat, we know this. Oh, we need the wires to change as well, so the wires will need to go here. It's alright. That was the wrong one. These. This area is very cold, so I'm not really worried about the mercury freezing on the floor here. Still got loads of solid CO2 over here. So much. Yeah, putting a door here should really help with that. Putting a door that we can automate. And we have set it so no one can... Oh, yeah, okay. Now we've set it so no one can leave regardless. But even if this door is open, no one's going through it. Right, we have intermittent power again, so the brightness is fading. I mean, it's not ideal, because obviously it means if we're running out of power, it starts to stop generating as much power. But it is better than nothing. We're going to end up with a little bit of mercury on here, that's fine. This is what I mean when I say that we need more power in this base. But now it's dupes running. We'll get more dupes running and then they'll consume this oxygen a bit faster as well and stop the popped eardrums as much. So we'll print dupes if they're good. You're back to full strength. Still going on this. I think we need to change the priorities back. So set this to standard priority unless you've got very high machinery skill. We do have a lot of high machinery skill dupes because they've all been running on the wheels for so long. So anyone with like a dark red will put to priority 1 again. And what you'll do as well. That should help us run this a bit more efficiently, and then we should be alright on power. We should be alright on power, provided that at least one volcano is erupting. The copper is going to turn back on again soon. And the more of these we get online, the better it will be for us as well. I think we will extend this all the way over here. So the net power gain is 260 watts per solar panel. So now I think we just remove all of these, and then we just dig all of this. We go over here. This is 14. Oh, yep. That's an entomb dupe. Does occasionally happen. Yep, someone come over there and help out Catalina. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Not that one. Nails! Nails is on the way. Nails is like, nah, I'm just going to leave you in there. Remove that. We'll extend the insulated tile this way. Yeah, they are pretty cool. I like these a lot. They don't produce a lot of heat either, which is nice. So we'll queue up another 16 lots over here. This is so inefficient in terms of sand to glass. We're actually pretty low on sand. So obviously we have a load of sand down here. Also, all this brine is actually just condensing down here. It's very funny. I guess we're going to have to start going over here, right? So, what if we do... What if we do this? That will help. Oh, everyone's getting really stressed now. Guess we'll let people keep vomiting. I mean, at least the vomit won't break this, because we've got the mesh tiles here. I already know how else we fix this. We can put down more carpet tiles. I'm not sure that really helped. You're not running again. Why? Lack of ethanol. Yeah, we're gonna lack ethanol until the power gets more in control. We know this. Yeah, I think we just focus on this for the rest of the day. We definitely just need more power. We need to stop the duplicants running on the wheels so much. I'm going to print a dupe unless they're really bad. We've got a pacifist, masterworks decorator Barney who's frost-proof. That's good enough for me. Okay. So Barney, you do need art fundamentals to actually produce art. That's the funny thing. Masterworks lets you make master art, but it doesn't let you actually make art. Ashcan is quite high on morale now. Let's give you extra supplying and things. Nails, you can have suit sustainability. Quinn can have Masterworks as well. Now we've got 2 Masterworks dupes. Okay, so this means now priorities. We can get people to decorate again. So now you get extra decorating priority, you get extra decorating priority. Figure out why the Geovent likes to overpressure. Why the FR? What is the situation? I find it very funny that we're like 8 or 9 streams in. I think we're 9 streams in now. And we're having the same problem we had as last time, but this time we're just surviving through it. Because the environment is such that duplicants can't screw it up by stress reacting. Yeah. It's just the power deficit. We needed to do this immediately. We've done this way too late. I still think getting the volcanoes up and running first was good, because we do actually at least need the metal. This is flooded. Well, that's not very good. You're gonna have to sweep that up. We're kind of relying on that to actually get this stuff out of here. So what would we have done differently? I don't know, because at the same time, I feel like we had to get these guys online somewhat soon so that we could actually get enough food. Have a big colony. Hello, Willow. Hope you're doing well. I was watching you earlier for a little bit, but you know me at this point. I tend to watch people at work in the background, and then I tend to have to actually work, so... We do enjoy a good lurker. I do technically have a lurk command. You can use it or not, I don't mind. I'm just happy to be trying this out. It's pretty cool. Refined igneous rock. That is not a thing. But we do need rocks, so that can go here. We can just start digging all this out. This is a lot of rock. That will be very helpful. If we leave that, we can get in here and grab all of it. Here is spilling secrets. The forums, there's a data mined info on what byproducts a geovent gives depending on the initial temperature feed. Now that's a spoiler. I don't want to know that. I want to figure all this stuff out myself. I don't normally mind people vaccinating, but I'm trying not to actually spoil myself in the content. So I'm just going to not read what you put. But yeah, it turns out one light is enough power for half a solar panel. So the efficiency on this is like 60 over 190, or it's 130 over 190, so it's about 2/3 efficient. And obviously we've got to supply it with the mercury as well. We need to add mercury to this list. I don't think we care about copper ore, because we're not going to find it very often. So there is obviously lots of mercury on the map we can keep digging and tapping into. We've dumped enough mercury in here for now. I'm fairly confident that we're going to be able to keep up with this. Abe is having an ugly cry. Okay, that's fine. I'll allow it. We go over here. And then we just put solar panels on all of this, call it a day. And then we can do the biobot builder. And then we can solve our labor problem somewhat. But we should definitely be getting some artwork down here now. We are, that's good. Duplicates are all on it, as they are surrounded by vomit. See, that's one thing about this game compared to Noita. Vomit and pee are not two different things. They're the same material. You guys know when I select the monetization options for YouTube, I always select shocking content for this game when I'm doing a stream. Because someone always pees themselves. And I feel like the frequency at which I talk about peeing themselves is higher than usual. So... YouTube doesn't seem to mind, but I flag it anyways. It hasn't affected my ad revenue as far as I can tell. P is air, P is life, yeah. You've embraced the pee culture of this game. Sometimes dupes just gotta pee. Anti-burn potion, yes, exactly. Verbal equalizer. Yeah, I definitely should have moved this up a little bit. I don't really know what I want to even put up here. I just wanted it to be at the same level as the rest of the base. Because I feel like I'm going to put in branches at some point in this area. We'll see. You do need some tiles over here, though, so that can go here. We're getting long commutes again. Dupes are currently on a large amount of personal time. I think we can probably remove the non-destructive dupes. look at our calories go. Our mammoths are getting drowned properly now. We have many mammoth eggs, and these guys are pretty happy. They're kind of starving a little bit, but not too much. Just the moderate amount. But we are replacing them. So I'm overall pretty happy. And once we get off the petroleum power, we can use the ethanol for everything else again. So this really does just need to be what we do today. While we wait for the dupes, let's have a fish update. Oh, no, that's not it. There we go. Fish update. They keep uprooting all the plants. This is continuing to happen, and I'm going to have to dedicate some time tonight to replanting them. But look at this giant leaf poking out the top of the tank. When I actually end up putting the lid back on, when it gets warm enough again, I'm going to have to actually... I'm going to have to trim that. I'm not even sure how to trim that plant. It's literally just a giant stem of the leaf that's literally like half a meter tall now. Oh well, it's a pretty good problem to have, I guess. You can access all this stuff, right? Yeah. Right, this needs to go here. Now, the other thing is, this is 600 watts of continuous draw. Can this loop handle that? I'm going to say yes. The 600 plus 1200 is 1800. So generally, I think it should be alright, but we may need to adjust things very slightly. Right, you're active again. You're bleeding up all this steam heat. Good. We're still not really charging up, though. But the duplicates are at least free to do something else. Which glass we got? Oh, the glass. Yeah, the glass is all predictably in here. We have 80 kilograms in here, and we've got a fair amount on the rail as well. It's a bit bold doing this at the same time as the volcano is erupting, because I'm not sure this is actually going to be able to handle both. I think we'll be alright, but it's going to be a bit of a stretch. I just wanted to put the heat somewhere it wasn't going to actually heat up the environment. Oh well, we can keep going through here. We may as well just dig all the way out through here, because I want to access this at some point. We know that. So I can go in there. Nice small gold tamer. Yep, I'm pretty happy with this. We've also got our metal refinery hooked up. This is just being used to occasionally produce steel. We shouldn't really need to produce anything else with this continuously. But we're going to use either the glass forge or the metal refinery at a time. And thus we can have it all on the same wire. I'm going to extend these transformers again at some point, but I don't think there's any real need to yet. And the plan is still to have the base over here. I think... Now here's the funny thing, right? So... 1, 2, 3... 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's one off actually being able to fit just a load of solar panels in here. However, I think if we were going to run multiple rows of this, we would burn through the Mercury on the map too quickly. Because we ain't getting the Mercury back. It's kind of just here. And to be honest, we should be melting this. We should definitely be melting this. Because otherwise we're halving the amount of fuel we can put into these. And eventually we are going to have to transition off of this again. Yeah. Don't really have a choice. But it's got disconnected, really. I think we just run out of power on the spine. Yeah, that wasn't a transformer disconnection. Thankfully, we've still got enough power to run this just about. But a lot of it is running off of just a petroleum generator and not actually stored power. So we can activate this. We obviously haven't gone to the other planet yet. I am still on the lookout for interesting things. I guess we'll dig out over here. See what we find. Stress is reducing. Wait, did the popped eardrums go away? It looks like it. I think we're maybe just about below the threshold. Good. Very good. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, I have some more plans with the Floxes, but I'm going to do a Sandbox Showcase video on them first, and then we're going to update the space, because we'll need to adjust the Atmosuit docks a little bit. I'll put in another dock over here, I think. That's definitely on the cards. We obviously don't have enough wood for wood tiles, so I think we just make some granite tiles over here. Let's start putting another liquid lock over here. So that's going to go there. Going to go here. We'll just fill this up all the way with ethanol before we take it anywhere. And then we'll put some more suit docks up here. Because we're going to move all these manual generators. What's entombed? Micro Musher? Yeah, okay. We actually been mushing anything? Kind of surprising. Alright, glass has been dumped. That's good. Yes, the sooner we can get this hooked up, the sooner we can get everything else hooked up. Oh, I'm optimistic. I'm very optimistic. I think we'll do a... I don't like doing zoomed out thumbnails, but we've got to get the glass forge in there as well. So I figured out where the thumbnail cuts off is right about where it says Atmosuit. So I think if we do something like this, we fit another solar panel in. That will look good. Yeah, I'm really excited. I just want to get out of the early game here. We've been in the early game for a while, and we're making some progress, but it's not been perfect, and I'm still learning. It's fine, but I'm ready. I'm ready to do more different things again. Yeah, there you go. Now you got some glass. So we can hook this up pretty much immediately, right? I'd love to see it. Good job, Abe. Wait. So cancel that. Now we can get this running as well. I do find it interesting that it takes a while for these lights to power up. Can build another one. Very cash money. This wire is going to go all the way over here. Over here. Yes. There we go. There we go. Oh, we're starting. We're really starting. Now, the other thing is, we don't want this to be running when the batteries are full. We should put a smart battery over here and automate the pump. No, not the pump. The lights. They do have automation ports. It is power positive. You get about 66% efficiency out of it. But each Mercury lamp takes 60 watts, and when you've got two of them running full time, it just about fully powers a solar panel. So you get a net profit of 260 watts for the cost of 130 grams per second, 260 grams per second of mercury. So that's clearly intentional from the devs that you're supposed to do this, because it's literally 1 gram per second of mercury for 1 watt of power. That's too much of a coincidence for it to not be true. So this is clearly what they meant for you to do. They meant for you to get rid of your mercury by doing this. Because, yeah, we were struggling with power so much. I think you're supposed to just rush this. Because there literally is no other use for mercury. So, that's fine by me. And now we've replaced the manual labor problem or running on wheels with the manual labor problem of finding mercury to put in this. As you can see, the liquid level does actually drop a fair bit, although we are just filling a pipe now. Yeah! The groovin'! Okay, what else do we want? More dupes. Buff, buff, buff. Another frost punk. Great. Bottomless calories is not a problem. I think we go with the frostproof. No, we go with Hassan. Hassan the Strong. Hassan the Strong. Right, that goes there. And then we need to not let out the most recent dupe. So... Oh, you need to also rebuild this tile. Thanks. Thanks, guy. Demolishing all my tiles. We should remove this. Cool. What are we doing? Oh, yeah. Barney, you're not allowed out. San, you're not allowed out. And then we can start thinking about... I think we keep these lights here. Because this is enough light for the trees. I've seen people experimenting around with this as well, where they have one Mercury lamp and then it's enough light it can shine onto 2 trees. I think we just need to conserve the mercury for power. I think that's what we do. So now these need to go here. And we need a smart battery down here for sure. It's going to go here. And then the automation wire is going to go to the lamps. Now, it's kind of annoying that we're going to be powering them on and off from a material efficiency point of view, but I think it's still preferable, the alternative. So that can go there. And then we can remove these pipes. It's alright. Kinda hate how CO2 condensation and mercury melting points are kinda close. We try and keep the mercury frozen, I'll also get solid CO2. Yeah, that's true. That can be a bit annoying. Yeah, we're schmoobin' now. So this, I'm gonna set to 90 and 80. Because we don't want the mercury lamps to run if the base is full of power. But this also, I think, because of the continuous operation efficiency, we want this to be the last thing to get powered off. Or we want this to be... Actually, yeah, that's true. We want this to be the last thing to get powered off, so... Yeah, we set this at the top, so it gets powered off the least often. Good stuff again. Hassan? What? Hassan, this was not very sensible. Are you kidding me? We just killed Hassan immediately. Well, Hassan, I don't really know what to do about this one. We're going to have to think of something better to do. Also, we're going to need to give Hassan a warm coat. So, that one can go to Hassan. We need to make another one for this again. I'm just going to make a load of these. We've got loads of reed fiber. We've got 240 reed fiber. Sand is getting pretty low. We were aware of that. We go to filtration medium. That's a big lump of sand. Go grab this. Can't reach in here. Because you can't climb in that bit. That's fine. Good. Okay, what else is the situation? Stress is reduced again. Yes, the pop eardrums has gone away. That's a really good sign. Oh, poor Hassan. You get the walk of shame. I'm just gonna watch Hassan for the next 50 minutes. Now he's gonna run through all the CO2 again. Great. I think that's enough of Hassan. What else do we want to do? We probably want to access this at some point. This is very funny, because we don't have any critter variants over here. I guess we could use it to morph pips or something if we really wanted to. I don't know. We'll carve this. Grab the mammoth patties from in here. I don't think we even grab the mammoths. Then we've explored over here. There's no more neutronium. Oh, there is. There is. There's a geyser. Well, we've got to go up there. So let's investigate that. There is oxygen in here. So we should make the most of that. We won't dig up the mercury because we need to preserve that. So I think we'll go up here. Dig out that little bit. There we go. And then we'll investigate what this is. Now, if this is a fourth polluted oxygen vent, I'm going to break something. Do you remember what happens to shine bugs if you use them in the Flexomatic? The Flexomatic. No, I don't know. The Fluxomatic. I imagine they would just go to the next variant in the chain. It's interesting, actually. You probably could get wild radiant bugs doing that. That'd actually be useful. Not sure. You want to put another bonbon tree up here? We probably could. I'm very tempted. You know, mostly for symmetry reasons. We have plenty of seeds. I did not expect these guys to keep producing as many seeds as they do. I thought they would be like arbitraries, that they'd be very limited. Right, so that can go there, and then that pipe go here. That wire can go. That's something else for you to do. We've been priority 9ing all that stuff. Let's priority 7 this. What else do we want to do? Glass. We've got more glass. What? Oh, you're fully powered up. You're fully powered up, which means you're actually turned off. Okay. And we don't run the petroleum generator unless the power is low. Okay, I think we're there then. Do you choose to not use priority setting to reveal what the hidden volcano vent is? Yes. You're right, Petmans. There's nothing wrong with it. I just think it's more fun to find out the old-fashioned way. You can do what you want. It's a single-player game. But, I find it more exciting. It brings to dig up here and just investigating what we find. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good day because we've actually got power. It's a bit annoying they don't power up super quick. Well, I mean, this is intentional, surely. But we do at least now actually have some power. And you're still running on the wheel. I think we can probably actually start telling them not to run on the wheel anymore. This is good. It's a cheap thrill. Yes, exactly, Leofar. Let's put some more ethanol in here. Wait, Mercury sodium lights are net power producers. That's spiffy. Yes, that we've confirmed this. This is the actual dev intent that you do this. Why? Because a solar panel produces 380 watts. 2 of these exactly fills the light requirement, and they consume 130 grams per second of mercury each. So the net result is 260 watts of power at the cost of 260 grams per second of mercury. So it's 1 kilowatt. It's 1 kilojoule per kilogram of mercury. So there you go. That's definitely what the devs intended to do, because why would the numbers be so round otherwise? So we're going to absolutely do this. We should have done this. We probably should have done this 150 cycles ago. I'm not sure we would have actually gotten the glass, but this is how we're going to avoid running the petroleum generator and thus avoid poisoning our dupes. So now that popped eardrums is no longer a thing, I'm going to open this up again. So we'll close this if the CO2 level gets too high. But we need it to start getting over here again. And we'll just let it keep pushing out over here. That's the plan. Yeah, exciting discovery. We're just putting in the fishing touches while the gold volcano cools everything down. We're using the gold volcano tamer to cool our glass as well, because this does not really produce enough heat to justify running a tamer. Or justify running a steam turbine the whole time. That's all good. What else do we want to do? So we can hook up these pipes now. There you go. Fun. We've got a fair few batches of glass left to make, but this is almost finished. The batteries are draining, which is a sign that we've still got a fair amount of power going. But let's actually have a look at the colony report, right? So if we go here, so let's go to a cycle where we don't have any solar generating. So let's go to cycle 280. So here, most of our power was from petroleum generator running, sometimes the manual generator, and sometimes the steam turbines, but not very much the steam turbines because the copper volcano wasn't around. Now, if we go over here, and we look at this, we've actually got solar panel taking over most of the load. And the steam turbine amount is about the same, and the petroleum is a lot less. We use less power as well in general, which is why we had a surplus. But it's getting to the point where we can actually shift most of our power production. Your marshy asteroid is so small it only has one Dreco and it didn't even spawn Pacus. Wow, that's cringe. Very cringe. Right, it's time. We find out whether this is polluted oxygen vent number 4. That would be very silly. We'll dig this out as well. Grab some oxygen. You can actually dig this out. We Prody-9 this. We can investigate the other projects as well. We've done all the paintings. I'm just going to leave random paintings in here. We tried to force it last time with the paintings. I don't think that's really worth doing. We've got lots of food in here now. Hooray. Keep printing more dupes. Lindsay is stuck. Why is Lindsay stuck? Melting of some kind, right? Yes. So I think what we're going to do is we'll get you to dig under here. Because I wanted this granite anyways. And that's not a ladder. Put a ladder here. It's alright. You're in an Atmos suit. You should be fairly fast at doing this. Vent is running again. This vent was dormant. So we are getting clean oxygen out of this. This is oxygenating the whole area. It's just oxygenating this whole closed area. We'll probably eventually do something with it. In fact, actually, I should... Oh yeah, that was the sulfur geyser that I forgot about. We're not doing anything with the sulfur geyser at the moment. I guess it's a heat source. But I don't really intend on using it at the moment. What else do we want to dig out? I don't know. This will eventually overpressurize if left to its own devices. We can just dig this out. Whatever. It's one tree. I'll do. You haven't branched Sweetles before yet? Really? It's fun. You should do it. I should really use grubs more in my farms. The grub is really powerful and I've not really been doing it. Oh, it's so nice. Right, let's check the last report. So we actually had 600-ish kilojoules of solar panel generation. That makes sense. But at the moment, it looks like... Yeah, it looks like we're barely having to run the petroleum generator at all now. Oh, that's so good! So good, we're practically almost there. You do obviously need to keep filling us with mercury, but you do seem to be doing that. We will keep an eye on this tab. You've ranched one to just get grub. Oh, I see. You don't use the Sweetles. Man, but if you use the Sweetles and the grubs, the sulfur geyser basically just turns into a dirt and water geyser. It's so good. Still quite hot. That's fine. You're not that hot anymore. The volcano has stopped erupting. The main issue is that the glass just isn't very conductive. Okay, so you've stopped on the glass. We've got 1.3 kilowatts of continuous power from the solar panels. So that's enough to run the aqua tuner continuously if we want to. But we don't want to because most of this isn't. Okay. You are still happy, but we do still need to sweep all this up. Okay. What else do we want to do today? I think it was a sublimation station next. Obviously, we've got plenty of oxygen at the moment. We will want more oxygen at some point, and we do eventually want to remove this stuff. It seems like a pretty good time to do it. Alright, give me a second. Give me a second and we'll look at my sublimation station video. So, polluted oxygen. I'll link it in the description as well. I'll link it in the chat. And maybe we'll build it a bit smarter than last time. Right. Here you go. Clay production. We already have plenty of clay production, to be honest. But more is not necessarily a bad thing. You're just getting over here. Let's look at this first. That's fine. You guys can see what's in this geyser while we get my video ready. Put the overview shot, really. There we go, and I didn't even get an ad. It's a volcano! It's a regular volcano pog. That's more power. Guys, that's more power! And I'm sure that will melt all the mercury. Okay, maybe not that. More rock as well. Actually, more rock is big. We are lacking rock. Good location. Oh. Do I know about the geyser ping trick? Yeah, I do know about it. I find it more fun doing it this way. The only thing I'm depriving of myself by checking it in advance is more fun. So I'm not going to do that. Right. Unpracticed artist. Gourmet uncultured. That's pretty good. Supplying suit wearing is also a great combo, and Steve is always a great dupe, so we're definitely going to practice Steve. We're going to go up to 35 dupes. We are going to forbid Steve outwards access at the moment. But you can still help out in the base, for sure. We will start skilling people up again if they're below. A lot of people are actually just approaching the morale requirements, so I should probably be a bit skeptical about skill upgrades. Well, everyone could use suit sustainability, so we should really be giving everyone that. Forget what I just said. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Cool story, Bob. Certified prospect. Let's see. Gonna keep doing this, because obviously the dupes are gonna keep shoveling mercury up here, so this makes sense. Drywall there. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm gonna bother drywalling this, because we probably are gonna have to remove it at some point once we run out of mercury, but that's probably gonna be for... That's probably not gonna be for a while. Glass is almost done. We're literally pulling the last batch. Yeah? Are we? We need one more. Nope, it's all there. Yep, that was the ding, the noise just then. I can put this here. And then we're all good. I don't know what we're going to put up here. Now the thing is, as well, with the light, so we get the full amount of light down here. If we look in the light overview, it's 60 watts here. If we move this up, it's less light. If we get it in like a free area over here, you can kind of see it goes down for a little bit, but the magnitude decreases. So I think we're definitely supposed to do it like this. And then that's going to go here. Then you're just going to get this built very quickly, because you're very smart and brave. You're the decorator. Why are you doing this? I take it back. Whatever. Can you do this before this powers up? I think the answer is no. You're not giving me a yellow bar, though. Shame. Yep. It's official. Well, at least Barney's trying. But yeah, now we should have a bit more labor to get everything done. You're actually doing this as well. That's good. I do want you to grab all the oxalate and just shove it about everywhere. The CO2 is pushing back in here. That's good. It's going up through here a little bit. I think I need to close this off. We are out of wood. Bad that I actually want to increase the amount of floxes. You're still not growing because of ethanol. But you're not running anymore. The pipe is full. The pipe is full of ethanol. You're not running because you don't have wood. Why don't you have wood? I think the floxes weren't fully happy. Maybe? No, they seem fully happy. I don't know. Seed analysis. We got a juicy fruits one. Requires 250 rads per cycle, 25% extra fertilizer, and it self-harvests when it grows. Not super useful. We did put one of these things over here. We'll keep looking. There we go. So now we got a nice 1 point... I mean, obviously it's 1.9 kilowatts going through this, but this one's constantly consuming 600. So, that's what we expected. Right. Now, this build is too high. It's the Sublimation Station build is too high. I don't think... Now, let's actually think about this. Each sublimation station consumes 1 kilogram per second of polluted dirt. These things produce 333 grams per second. We got 4 of them. We calculated we can have 4 of them. So we do actually want 2 sublimation stations. I think we just put them here. We've already cleared out this space. Let's just do it. And we want to... This is going to come out warm. So we do actually want to insulate them. And it's going to be 7 wide for each. So it could be 14 wide total. But we figured out it does have to be 14 wide, but we can play with the space inside a bit more. So we'll do that, and then we'll seal it up here for now. It's going to let some heat out at the top. That's probably fine. We just don't want the heat getting into the base. So that is going to go like this. It's going to go like this. While we're getting everything set up. We need the airflow tiles in here. So they've got to go there. We know the mesh tiles are going to go here. And that's because we're putting 14 deodorizers on this, because you need 14 deodorizers to use 2 sublimation stations at once. I will make it a little bit bigger than for the amount of polluted dirt we have, just because we've been building it up for a while. So we will make it double width, rather than, say, 10 wide, like we would actually need. 9 wide. For the amount of polluted dirt we're constantly producing. Because we have deodorizers on the, oh, I don't know. We'll produce polluted dirt some other way, surely. So... Next up is the sublimation stations. So they will go... I think the plan is to put 3 tiles here, 3 tiles here, 4 there. We can't quite center this, that's alright. We want auto sweepers for all of this. So we're going to need 2 auto sweepers. So we will center these with respect to the deodorizers. They will go here and here. Will we do the same over here for the sublimation stations? That would make sense. And they've got some overlap as well, so we can have stuff in the middle. I like that idea. We're going to have a little vent in here, so we can dump polluted water in here to off-gas if we want to dispose of polluted water. So we'll set that up with a hydro sensor, because we don't want to flood the machine. So that can just go here. We did try and make a double wide one before, but we just actually literally made 2 of the blueprint, and I realized a lot of the stuff from the blueprint we can actually move about. We're going to produce enough oxygen for 3 gas pumps. We'll set up 3 gas pumps. So I guess that will go here, here, and here. Yeah, that seems good. I think we'll have time to get this done today. I'm not sure what the thumbnail's going to be. It might be both. It might be both of these things. Who knows? Or maybe just one layer. We'll see. We don't have any buddy buds. That's fine. Atmos sensors, I'll just stick here. Because we don't want to pump the oxygen out unless there's a good amount. This is all full of oxygen. We'll have to get the oxygen out of here. So I'll probably put in a pump over here just temporarily. Remove the oxygen. And then all the conveyor stuff can go over here. We will need to dump all the liquids in here. So let's actually... Ironically enough, this would be a great use for the mercury, but we will dump some ethanol in here. I'm just going to dump it from the actual line. Actually, do we have any ethanol? We do have ethanol lying around. There is some over here. No, I don't know. We only need a little bit in here. I'll just make this one shorter for now. Oh, we got some liquid CO2 in here. That's not going to be an issue for too long. So we... Because this is going to be flooded, we wanted to just produce polluted oxygen indefinitely. Possibly. We'd set this to send a green signal if below... If we set it to send a green signal below 1 kilogram. The issue is we're not going to get a consistent thickness of liquid lower than 2 kilograms over here. We'll be alright. I don't think this will... I think this will basically just overpressurize and remove polluted oxygen. Oh, I know what we do. So we set an Atmos sensor here. so it stops going at about 1,800, so the polluted water can still off-gas and help us out. And I'm going to do that like this. We will need some power connections. So obviously this line is running all of this stuff for now. So I'm just going to send this wire around here. We'll hook up all of this stuff too. The only thing being, I mostly want to try and connect stuff from the outside. So that we don't have to modify it all. Obviously there's a lot of things in here, so we'll have to do some of it like this. You know what, actually. Scratch that. We'll just connect this here. Whatever. Whatever. We'll obviously have to get all this stuff out of here. We don't want any regular water on the floor. We will need 2 different gas pipes. That'll be fun. I guess this one can go here. These 2 can go here. Set you to pump if you're above 1 kilogram. Actually, we can set you to above... well, we'll set you to above 1 kilogram. These will be set to send a green ceiling below 1,500. Then what else do we do? There's dumping all the materials in here. So we need a... We need a few things. So there's 2 tiles of overlap in here. So for this, we want to dump sand in one end. Sand goes in here. And then clay comes out here. And then we'll do something similar over here. We'll have a kiln in here. What we could do is... This is... We put the kiln in here to handle all the clay. Then we just dump coal in here as well. Do we even bother doing this? I don't think we even bother doing that. I think we just dump the clay outside. I don't think there's any real need to... Yeah, I don't think there's any real need to harvest the... process the coal in there. Process the clay in there. So we're going to get clay from these guys as well. So we might as well just dump it for now. So that I think this is pretty much done then. There isn't actually that much that we need to put in this room. It just needs to be just wide enough because we need to fit all these deodorizers in. Is there anything we just have in here? Anything that runs automatically that we don't need a dupe for? Put the sieve in here. A water sieve for the bathroom. Because that produces polluted dirt. That's not a bad idea, actually. Because this room's going to be warm as well, eventually. Because the polluted dirt is going to... The polluted oxygen is going to be warm. Maybe. That feels just about harebrained enough to work. Then we'll put a liquid reservoir over here, I guess. The only issue being, we will have to access this room somehow. We could set up a little liquid lock here with some ethanol and some nectar. We've got to dump ethanol in here now, so let's do that. I think we will put this stuff in here, because the intent is that this is going to be a warm-ish room. So maybe this is where we could start a bathroom block off. We haven't got anything else to put in this room, so we might as well. Now, storage bin. Storage bin goes here. We've still got, like, probably 15 minutes left. This makes me very happy. Right, let's actually have a look at the power rating as well. Yeah, look, our power generation's gone way up. I guess our power usage has gone way up as well. What does that actually mean? Yeah, I don't exactly know. All I know is our calories are definitely going up. We've got lots of Baminis in here. We have 17.8 tons of Mammoth Patties. Okay, this needs to be done pretty quickly. Let's actually get you doing this now. Yeah, just finish all of this. No. Do I want this done for the thumbnail? I do want this done for the thumbnail. Sorry, buddies. We ain't thumbnailing you. Fried mushrooms. We don't need food anymore. We just need dupes. Operator who starts with electrical engineering. That sounds good enough to me. You're a buff supplier with decreased stakeholder morale bonus. Yeah. We'll take Ada. Morale bonuses are good. We'll take them. Here you go. Electrical engineering. We do need to give people priorities as well. I've been forgetting to do that. So... oh god. Oh. You had the balloon bonus? Okay, whatever. I guess you're not that strong yet. That's fine. I guess I'll just give you a minor in all of these. San, you are the strong one. Okay, you're the strong one. Probably fine. We'll minor you in building. You get a few different things again. Liam is definitely the builder. Okay, that'll do. Right, where's the ethanol? Oh, we got some liquid carbon dioxide. Oh, that's fine. That ain't gonna be an issue. We need to auto-bottle the ethanol. I guess we put a pitcher pump over here. Sweep up a load of this. I think we can sweep up a load of this. Go ahead, try. It will amuse me. I find it very amusing. You can probably also run a beach chair off a beach, but this probably isn't the ideal use. Oh, can you not even reach these? No, you can't. So you need a ladder. Go here. Pick up long commutes again. Spending a long time. Yeah, people are spending more time recovering from cold. Let's keep giving people the warm coats. We have been making them. Made a load of them. So, Ada. Oh, I figured out a problem. We need to actually put the coats somewhere people can actually go. So, warm coats in here, please. Then this is... oh, that's the seeds deposit. I guess you're probably not going to bother doing that. You're full of metal. What are you actually full of? Oh, you're actually full of dirt. Okay. How about you fill with clothes? That would be ideal. Why do I have the option of putting a balloon friend in here? That's definitely not a real thing. We have any more lumen quartzes to put in here as well? No. So. Okay, that does not need to be yellow there. Right, you can't really access this just yet. You're still working on the ladder. This needs to be set to clay. But I think we'll set this to everything. Then that will go in there. That needs to be go there. And what I'll do for now is I'll put a bottle empty here. And we'll stack some liquids. So remove. Already 9 this. Yeah, go sweep up a load of ethanol. I know you're sweeping up a load of ethanol. Go ahead and do that. Ray. Seed analysis. What have we got? We got a bountiful pike apple. Yield amount plus 100%. You got turned off because why? Oh, because this battery got full, not the jumbo batteries though. I think for this to actually work, we need to find a way to make sure that this only starts to fill once these are all full. But that seems very complicated. Whatever. Okay, so you're all full of ethanol now. We'll put another one of you here. Put some ethanol down here. We'll sweep it all up here, and then we'll put some nectar in here. And then that's going to liquid lock this room. We'll put a door here as well, so we can restrict access. So what do we actually want in here? We obviously want conveyor loaders. We want conveyor receptacles, rather, for the stuff. So I guess we'll just put one in each of these spots. We could have done one if we put it in the middle, but I think having the water sip in here is better. Oh, we need a loader if we're going to do this. Sure. We have room for chutes. I think we were just going to dump the blue dirt in here. I don't think we have any other use for that, so we could do that and then put a loader in. Both loaders would get covered. So you fill with... The polluted dirt would get sorted out as well in here, so all we need to do is dump the sand in here. That could be a conveyor receptacle for sand. Yeah, that's fine. We could just do 2 conveyor receptacles. One for sand, and one for polluted dirt. Oh, but one of them needs to be a loader, because... actually, the polluted dirt will just come out on the floor. Yeah, that's fine. So, one for sand, one for polluted dirt. So, polluted dirt will just go on the loader here. That will feed in... And then the sand will go in here. Go on this side. This. And we need to sweep everything out of this room. So, sweep all of this. There we go. Have fun. This can get removed now. And then we can just seal this up. We've got a little bit of carbon dioxide in here from Goop's breathing. That's fine. We can just vent it all now. So, let's see. Vent and vent for now. We'll just put some high pressure vents in here. Obviously, we'll disconnect them later. What's the betting that we forget to disconnect these? Quite high, right? Should be quite high. Everything else is good to go. Oh, we need the loader. So this receptacle is for filtration medium as well. So that needs to go... Don't do these two first. That's all party 9. Right, we'll dump a little bit of ethanol in here. Trying on that. This is literally just preventing, we know that. So that is going to go over here. I find it very funny we've ended up building all these pipes out of obsidian. Then I should I'm going to leave that gas pump in here so we can decontaminate this room again if necessary, and we'll just set it up on a switch. Right, you're done. So, I guess I'll set you to priority 1. I guess I've told you to keep sweeping stuff, so you might as well put it in there. Sweep is still trying, that's nice. Okay, you've dumped the ethanol in here. That is correct. That is what I told you to do. So now I need you to dump the nectar in here. Yeah, Fanny is doing that now. And then we'll sweep everything, pop everything in here. I think we're done on that. When is... oh. Okay. That has worked. Good. Okay, so now we can remove this. I have done that without unchecking liquid ones. I was very sad. So now this is actually gas sealed. You've been grabbing all the liquid bottles as well by the looks of it. That's good. Oh, I'm so glad everyone's back to not stressing out. We did it. We've officially gotten further than we got last time. Also, you're loading this now. So... I think we just want to turn these off for now. So 7 degrees and close it. Need to vent the room first. Man, this feels good. I think we're actually reaching a turning point. I know I've been saying that, but like, we've got reliable power now. We've got loads of excess food from the mammoths. We've still got loads of excess mammoths. These have not been getting fed as much as I would have liked. I think part of that is because these guys haven't been sheared as much as I'd like. They should be able to get around to that a bit sooner now. Yeah, I think we've been constrained on the amount of wood as well. Because this hasn't been running all the time. This hasn't really been running at all. In fact, it looks like this has only been filling up with enough wood to run at 3/4 capacity. Which is still enough to keep the mammoths alive, but they are occasionally starving. Right, so now we remove this. You need to be polluted dirt. Oh, I've realized the issue now. We can't have the sieve in the middle because the conveyor receptacles need to be in the middle so that both sweeper can access them. Otherwise, we would need two. Otherwise, we would need 2 receptacles per thing. We could still have a chute for the polluted dirt. Okay, hold on. We can still fix this. So that could just go there. So this is for the filtration. This is for the polluted dirt. No. We only need one of these for the sand. We move this switch somewhere else. What we could do is we could put the switch here. Put the switch here, and then we can remove this. And then we can just put chutes here. And the chutes could be for all the polluted dirt. We can pick them up here. That seems fine. So... So that's going to be sand. And then this is going to be the polluted dirt. Cancel this. Deconstruct these. And then this one is going to be sand. Sand fills this up, and then the polluted dirt goes in here. Oh, that's a clay. Okay, alright, we're good. We're good. This wire is... That wire is not the correct wire, so this is going to have to go like that. And that's going to have to go like this. And we split this. Means I need to priority yellow this. Because now we're not running a solar panel. And now something's breaking. Gas pipe. Oh, the CO2s will break it in the gas pipe? Oh, whatever. Okay, you obviously don't need to run yet. I'll set you to below 0. And then we'll reconnect you. You are a room we're trying to vacuum out, so that's fine. Automation wire needs to get removed. That's all priority 9. So this one is... Right, what did we just say? This one's going to be set to polluted. This one's going to be set to sand. Filtration medium. It's only for the sieve, really. We don't really need 2 of these, but I thought it was symmetrical, so why not? So that can go priority 5 for now. This is polluted dirt. So set this to priority 9. Actually, set that to priority 5 as well. It's not super close. In terms of the pipes, I'll just hook up a little entrance here now. I'm not sure exactly what this pipe will look like. We'll come back in here to fix this. That's why we've got this little liquid lock in place. Move this. Not very much gas left in here. This will start heating up once these activate. No solids will actually have to leave this room. We don't need a conveyor loader in this room. And then you just need a chute, which will go here. Okay, I think we're pretty close to being done. So you're all kind of set up. You shouldn't actually need loading once this is done. What wire is over? Oh, right. Yeah, there you go. You already broke a wire bridge? Oh, man. That's cringe. That's very cringe. You did another seed analysis. Exuberant. Gives you extra rock pile. Grows very quickly. Needs fertilizer, needs rads. Gives rock pile. Needs dark. We will use plant mutations one day. But that day is not today. Yeah, this gas pressure should disappear pretty quickly. You're manually delivering all the sand for now. One more cycle. Just thought that I just thought they should have introduced a new way to delete heat somehow. They did, DFR. They buffed the Ice Maker, remember? That's definitely on the... The Ice Maker now deletes 64 kDTUs of heat while it runs. Because they forgot to increase the amount of, Because they forgot to increase the amount of heat it produces, even though it has 4 times the throughput. Maybe something cheaper and weaker than Aqua Tuna Steam Turbine combo. Here's an idea. Why don't they let you make anti-entropy thermonullifiers once you get enough tech? Like the amount of space it takes up, the amount of actual benefit you get is low enough. I don't think it'd be unbalanced for you to be able to make them yourself at some point. Because it's just not space efficient. And deleting heat is bad. I mean, it's obviously very convenient, but you just want to use steam turbines. They're just too good. None of you guys are really good, so we'll take the prize. Don't need to be able to make them, just allow players to be the ones that exist. I don't know. I think you should be able to make them. They're pretty weak. Or, if you don't let them make them... Oh, look, we decorated George's place. Got 240 decor. This has to be a thumbnail at some point. We need to do this when we actually recruit George. That is the spiffiest I think George's headquarters have ever looked. Just ignore all the chlorine. But I think what they should do is they should add a slider to the entropy thermonullifier, so you can tweak the amount of hydrogen it takes in. Oh, we got polluted off-gassing in here now. Oh, this is Wait, why are you off-gassing? Oh, you're full of dirt? We're not going to get this oxygen out now, are we, then? It's not enough oxygen. You actually off-gassing? Just want to cool an area without having coolant going through the plate. That would be a bit too magical for this game. But have you tried the ice makers? Because they're pretty good. I mean, obviously the duplicates need to load them, but they don't need to do it that often. The amount of throughput. Just cool your base O2 to minus 60C. It just off-gas then, didn't it? You're not even grabbing the regular oxygen in. Dumping it all up here. How do we actually solve this? I think we just... I think we just have to run this... We just need to open it up over here a little bit. I think we just got to let it open for now. And then all the oxygen will go. We can try. I love how there's a cone on there. Have you seen the Ice Maker update? It literally deletes 64 kDPs of heat now for building a second. Oh god, that was a bad decision. I'm reloading that. I'm reloading that. I'm trying to wrap stuff up too early. That's the issue. She's gonna go to bed before I do. Boo! Travel Queen spotted the mistake. Mistake found. So, I guess the question is, when would you actually need to use an ice maker to delete heat before a steam turbine? And for me, the answer is Oasis. Sure. I feel like the ice maker is worth making on Oasis now. But I think, yeah, generally it seems like convenience over actual power. Right, so the issue with this is, if we look at this, the issue is we filled this with stuff. And that stuff is going to off-gas, or this pump can remove everything. We need to deconstruct you. You're not full of anything, so we set you to priority 1. It reduces pipes we get in the base. Yes, true. We need to get you out of here. Sorry, guys. Then you aren't getting filled with anything. Okay. And now we can just let this vacuum out properly, and then we can rebuild this, and then we're done. So now we speed through it, because now we're waiting for the vacuum. Just by adding hydrogen pipe spaghetti. You have a mini submerged electrolyzer, so you don't rely on O2 pump. And having 8 times more O2 pipes. There, enough. Yeah, see, now the gas pockets are being well behaved. It's still going to take a little while to pump all this out. What we got? Don't want any of these dupes. You're not bad. I guess we take another operator. The morale bonus is pretty good. Okay, so Travaldo, you can have operating... priorities, operating, / research, disable your access. Yeah. Did we put the warm coats in here as well? No. Is that a thing you're going to do? Maybe. The issue is, I don't really want to put a conveyor loader over here just to dump the clothes in the base. So how about we just do this quickly? Okay. Just while we're waiting for this to vent. You're nearly done now. You're on microgrid. There's some liquid CO2 hanging out over here. The CO2 isn't going to cause a problem because it's not going to clog this. It's the oxygen that's going to clog this, so that's what we worry about. Right. You're full of warm coats, so there you go. So now we exit you. Okay, so this is fairly obvious. Raudo gets one. Steve gets one. Liam gets one. San gets one. Barney gets one. Ada gets one. There you go. Enjoy all of your coats. You're still warming up, that's fine. Right, and we need a thumbnail shot. So I want to get this room nice and smelly. The thumbnail shot. Put you back in. See now, it's easy going. Extra temperature range, less yield. That does seem interesting. A pike apple that can be slightly hotter. Not sure whether that's really worth doing. Gotta get one vacuum in place before the day is done. You're building the machine now. Set you to 1. And then you are going to be set to polluted dirt. It's going to be set to allow manual use. When this is done, venting everything. Will be very soon. Here you go, guys. You get to watch the vacuum decay. A rare ONI treat. And this liquid CO2 is just going to hang out and probably just delete itself, hopefully. You should delete yourself now. Then, what about this? You need to play more like you and Batty, decorating as you go. Yeah, I mean, I've been decorating rooms where I know it's going to be permanent. That's usually what I do. We also need to reinstate all of this. Here. Okay. There you go. Right, we're out. So, you're a vacuum now. We're out of power. Okay. You don't do that till late game. Fair enough. Right. Still a few gases in here. That's fine. So now I think we're going to get you to actually store stuff in here. Allow manual use. There you go. This gets turned off. There's too many power consumers on this line, I think. Wait. Why is there a battery on this line? Eh? Oh, that's definitely the wrong line. That's definitely the wrong line. It needs to be this one. That's awkward. Right. So that needs to go there. This needs to be... Okay. Now the room is full of polluted oxygen going through the deodorizers, and it is oxygenating this room. Yep, you can grab all that rock, that's fine. By rock, I mean metal. Got a vacuum in here still. Is it just already being sucked up? I guess. Oh, it's approaching the value where it starts actually. That thing. Okay. Right, so now we set this to send green signal if below 1,500, and then send green signal if above 1,000. Go. Now you're going to start working, and all the CO2's at the top. What? Why is all the CO2 at the top? It's not supposed to happen. It's not going to happen. It's all going to sink. It needs to make up its mind. There we go. I think some of it's getting deleted. Okay. We're going to suppress notifications on all of these pipes. Thank you. This wire is going to get suppressed. What else is going to get suppressed? This pipe is going to get suppressed. We're going to hide all the evidence of breaking. And then we've got our thumbnail. Which I guess is going to be a little bit of everything because we want to fit everything in here. Yeah. I don't know, it's a bit blank though. We can't really have both the Mercury Lamp and the Sublimator in here. If we don't, then it's all going to get hidden by the top bar. Maybe we do it like this. Maybe that's good enough. Right. I think that will do. There we go. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Press this. I think that's a pretty looking sublimation setup. A little bit prettier than before. And this means we can gradually get rid of all the polluted dirt on the map. And we can just enjoy ourselves and produce as much ethanol as we want and not worry about that. Cool. Now, obviously, I need to set this up so that it vents properly somewhere. So we probably just want it to go into this line. What I'll do... we'll figure that all out tomorrow. I'm just going to zoom in on these vents. I'll zoom in on those vents, and then we'll remember to change that when we next pick this up. Fishies are going to bed. So, let's play some music and let's get out of here. Fishies are not quite in bed yet, but the light is literally like 4 minutes away from turning off. Oh, whatever, we'll leave it on. Thanks very much for hanging out. I hope you've enjoyed your various lurks. We've actually made some progress today. Mercury powering solar panels is a thing. It's very good. 2/3 efficiency, power, 1 kilogram of mercury is 1 kilojoule of power. This solves 2 problems: lack of power on this asteroid and annoying mercury everywhere. So that's really good. We also had time to build our proper sublimation station so we could rip out all of the impromptu stuff we built yesterday. So the remaining objectives. What's the next objective with this run? Honestly, the magma volcano, getting a consistent rock source for building and getting the extra power out of that would still be good. Because we're still relying on the petroleum generator just a little bit. But building a magma volcano tamer is going to be quite involved. So maybe we do something else first. I think I need to have a think and a reflect. So odds are what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to play some Blatro. We're going to try and finish off the challenge run. But we'll see. If you like what you've seen, feel free to follow me on Twitch and you'll get notifications when I go live. I usually stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. My schedule is going to be changing, but it will change in October. Magma Volcano's Tamer is tedious but not difficult. Yeah, we've got a pretty good build. I'm pretty happy with it. Looking to actually build it on a run. Because we kind of tried to build it in Rhyme Revenge and we ran out of construction rock because we were feeding it to 400 stone hatches. That was fun. If you miss a stream, all the VODs are on YouTube. Along with guides. There's a guide to setting up your sublimation stations on YouTube as well. And there's Discord where we like to hang out and post memes and builds. Now the fishies are definitely going to sleep. So I'm going to go raid someone. We're going to go raid.
Hello there.
What a great area. You picked a really good time to come in. We're literally just hurrying off to raid before the fishies go to sleep. We've raided 2 Legit City quite a lot. I want to introduce you guys more to Blatro. So we're going to raid Blatro University himself. We're going to go say hi. I believe, what's he up to at the moment? He's doing a run where he's assembling the largest hand size with a glitch. So feel free to check it out for some real high-level Blatro play that I'm probably going to watch on YouTube tomorrow. And we'll continue with the Golden Needle Challenge and maybe some Jokerless attempts tomorrow. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye for now.